All right, welcome to Batch 22 Demo Day. I want to first give a special shout out to people seated in, actually I can't tell, kind of in this area. Can you raise your hands? All right, so this week we're hosting VC Unlocked Deal Camp, a course that we run in partnership with Berkeley Law. We have 25 people who've joined us from around the world, and I need your help to welcome them. So wait. We're gonna do this the Cal way. Sorry for the people who have trouble with this, probably Stanford alum. So on the count of 3, do your best, go Bears. 1, 2, 3, go Bears! I don't hear any hissing, that's good. All right, good. All right, so I also wanna give a special big thanks to the SEED program team for supporting these founders you're about to see today. We may be in our 22nd batch, but the program has evolved tremendously over the last 7 years and will continue to evolve to better serve our founders. All right, which brings me to 500's purpose, why we do what we do. The last few months have been really quite heads down for the 500 team. Internally, we referred to this as 500 Stronger, 500 2.0, to kind of reflect this new era of 500 and the opportunity to emerge better and stronger. One big component of this was clarifying our mission and values, which we did together as a team. And I'd like to share this, if I can multitask with holding the paper and the clicker, share this with you now. Oops, it's not working. All right, so here it is. Discover and back the world's most talented entrepreneurs, help them create successful companies at scale, and build thriving global ecosystems. So we've seen firsthand that talented entrepreneurs exist anywhere and everywhere, but access to early stage capital, mentorship, infrastructure are far from evenly distributed. And unfortunately, great founders and great businesses often get overlooked because of what they look like, their background, or just lack of understanding of the target market. VC is known for being very exclusive, which is clearly at odds with founder talent, and it shouldn't be that way. We also took the time to refresh our core values, which are, click here, to be bold, be humble, be inclusive, be the example, and be thriving. In living these 5 values day to day, particularly the 3rd and 4th one, back in August at our last demo day, I mentioned that 500 aimed to really be part of the solution when it comes to inclusion and diversity and addressing harassment, because one really can't be addressed without the other. It's still early, but I did want to share some of what 500 has been working on. So first off, really ensuring that the 500 culture reflects the company that we aspire to be and our mission. Right off the bat, we held numerous frank, honest discussions within the team, as well as launching team-wide surveys to reach a common understanding on diversity and inclusion and harassment, and where 500's culture is doing well and where we're falling short, and overall engagement and morale across the team. We came away with a lot of great learnings, and we're going to continue to monitor this on a regular basis. We updated our workplace conduct, anti-harassment, diversity, and inclusion policies. As I just shared, we refreshed our mission and cultural values, and we'll continue to hold our own team accountable to these values even in our performance reviews. 500 has been known to invest in diverse founders and diverse businesses. We're one of the most active backers of female-founded companies globally. Just in this past year, close to 30% of our seed program companies were led by female founders, and more than 40% of our portfolio founders belong to racial minorities. But we aim to do even more. We're discussing the right goals to set at the company level, actively tracking the data on the diversity of our portfolio and batches, particularly increasing the applications from diverse founders. So, for example, our team has run the Unity and Inclusion Summits in an effort to help grow our pipeline of underrepresented founders. Since the beginning of this year, we've been running an internal initiative to increase the number of seed program applications from female founders. Moving on, so on educating our own team, We brought in two amazing D&I experts, Wyvon Hutchinson, who runs a firm called ReadySet, and Rory Greenberg, who built Harvard's harassment policies to design team-wide training for 500. Our global team retreat last month incorporated mandatory trainings and workshops on harassment, diversity and inclusion, and the intersection of race and gender in the workplace. Multitasking. So we'll be following up with this on ongoing team trainings on these topics, as well as general ethics in the workplace. And in terms of our own portfolio, we started to introduce more diversity and inclusion and culture content into the SEED program curriculum to help our portfolio companies as a start. Finally, on facilitating accountable, safe harassment reporting, we established an anonymous hotline for 500 team, for founders, anyone else to report incidents of bias or harassment. It's posted on our website, in our offices, it's been shared with our portfolio, and is included in our onboarding packages. And we've also spent time training our own team, especially our managers, on how to appropriately handle any incidents related to conduct. So in sharing this, this is not by any means comprehensive, and our work is far from done. It's really a long-term commitment because meaningful change does take time. But I believe that actually just talking about what we're doing is important. 500 has always believed very firmly that having a diverse and inclusive team, particularly investment team, that invests in a diversity of founders and businesses is actually smart business. It's presenting a significant upside opportunity for us as a fund. And we're committed to being part of the change for both sides of the table, for both founders and investors. And I hope that by being open about what 500's doing, it might even help you in the audience think about your own firms or companies and how you can help to build a more inclusive environment for founders. So thank you all again for your support. Please take time to meet these companies. They're awesome. Learn about their businesses. And without further ado, I will hand it back to Matt.